sugar, salt, let's see, cinnamon, and the ground ginger all together. And then I am adding now the butternut squash. In goes my cup of carrots. Now I'm going to add in my half a cup of onion. It calls for 2 garlic cloves, so I looked that up. That's about a tablespoon and a half of minced garlic. Okay. So the recipe calls for dried apples. Didn't have any dried apples, but I have freeze-dried apples. So, and they're made here from our farm. We freeze-dry them, and so anyway, I'm gonna throw these in there because I just thought, heck, why not? Recipe called for about, you know, 1/4 of a cup. I like apples, so I'm gonna add a little bit more in here. All right. Did you know that you can make heavy cream with milk and butter? It recommends whole milk. I don't have whole milk, so we're gonna do this. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll work out, but we're gonna give her a shot. Alright, so I got the heavy cream made. It is a little watery, so I think probably, obviously, with the whole milk, I'm sure it would taste better too, but you know, this will do. It'll work just fine. Gotta work with what you got. Alright guys, so this is my new Pampered Chef Deluxe cooking blender. This is the first time I've got to use it to cook. I'm super excited about it. But anyway, so my first recipe is going to be the Pampered Chef Butternut Squash Soup. That's what I'm doing here. I heard it make a little noise when I locked the lid. Lid is good and locked. Alright, the soup. We got that one on the soup setting here. And I'm assuming we hit go. Heating up its temp. Pretty neat. So while that's cooking, I just wanted to show you that this is the butternut squash seeds. And this is what I do. Anytime I get a vegetable, I know this is not a hybrid, I take the seeds and just let them dry out for a long time. You know, we may leave them for a month sitting somewhere to dry, but it's just neat to reuse these seeds because, I mean, you bought the whole vegetable or the whole fruit, so absolutely you want to use every bit of it that you can. So I think that's a pretty neat idea. I just wanted to share that with you. Alright, so it's done. I'm ready to get it out and see how it tastes. It smells amazing. I'm going to pour some in a bowl. And we're going to let it cool off just a little bit. So the recipe called for some granola on the top. I chose this kind. Thought it'd be kind of yummy. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that on here. A little bit goes a long way. And we'll get ready to eat it. Let it cool off a little bit. Instead in the granola, you could also add some dried apples. So I used the freeze-dried apples again. So I think it'll be pretty good. I'll let you know what it tastes like.
All right, so I think the coolest thing about this thing is that it washes itself. So once you get done cooking in it, you can take it and put some water, fill it up to the 3rd cup line, add a couple drops of dishwashing liquid. You're gonna put this back on here. Make sure you don't submerge this in water. That's why you have to wash it this way. It can mess this up. So you put it back on there. This says to turn the knob till you get to heated washed. Let's see here. Here we go. I was trying to figure this out. Still learning how to get this thing going. And I'm going to turn it on. Don't mind my chicken bowl scrap over there. Chicken scrap bowl, I guess you'd say. This thing's gonna wash itself.